just giving back to the channel. So YouTube has been very, very good to me for the last 3 or 4 weeks, and I just want to give back to my viewers. So I want to do something cool and share it with you guys. Let me know if the audio sounds okay too. Hopefully it's not too loud, not too soft. I can turn it up a little bit if it is too soft. So any guesses to what we're making yet? It's kind of cool. So this should take roughly about an hour or so. He's got cool stuff. No envy, but it's cool. Thanks. I just saw the American flag in the background. So yes, the American flag is in the background. Very cool. So Erwin, I appreciate you checking it out. Like I said, we're doing a giveaway tonight. So got a cutting board in the 100-watt CNC laser, and we are engraving something pretty cool. So I think you might like it. Could be related to what you just saw in the background. So I'm just going to share this out to a few different social media platforms and see if we can get some other people on this live feed. So so stand by here. Let me see. So okay. Nice. What is that trophy? Trophy it is I'm interested in. Which trophy? Oh, no, it's not a trophy. That's a lamp. On the background, that's a lamp. So, it's actually, yeah. It's an inch-touch lamp. Actually, turn it on. That's just a lamp. That's all that is. Well, that's kind of bright, though. I don't know. I might not leave that on. So, still no guesses to what we're making yet. Nice. Oh man, but it is cool. Hey, thanks. I appreciate it. That's an old lamp. I've had that lamp a long time. What is this, 3D printing? No, it is not 3D printing. This is actually a 100-watt CNC laser. So this is actually laser engraving on a hard cutting board. I'm guessing we're gonna make a pick the winner where I think whoever wins gets the thing delivered. It will be free delivery within the continental U.S. I am not going to ship this outside the country because that would cost me a small fortune. Ah, that's cool. Never seen it before. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a neat process, as a matter of fact. So, does it do metal too? It will do metal if it's been anodized. If you anodize the metal, I can do a certain color with like red, blue, or orange. It will actually laser off the anodized material and leave you the aluminum, which looks really, really cool. I live in the USA, which is in Maynard. Menard. So is that Maynard, Mass? I think that's M-A-Y, I believe. Texas. Oh, very cool. Very cool. I was actually just in Texas about 3 weeks ago. I was in the Fort Worth area. So down at the stockyards, we've got a couple of big warehouses down there for the company I work for. So that was a good time. Had some of the best steak, I think, in the country is down in Texas. It was delicious. Great area, great people. So... All right, so still no guesses what we're making, though. I thought for sure you guys would have some guesses by now. So, does it cut anything else? It does cut other stuff. It will cut plastic, wood. That's primarily what I cut on it. So, but you could do foam. You could do all kinds of stuff, and you just gotta be careful with what might catch fire. I run a big exhaust fan on the bottom of this, and I also do compressed air through the nozzle, which helps keep what they call the flame out down. Because if you didn't run the compressed air, it will flame up and actually scorch most of the board around it. But it does quite a bit. It'll cut through almost any wood. You can make all kinds of cool stuff like Christmas ornaments. Laser engrave on tumblers. I've done a lot of tumblers on this, so the 20 ounce and the bigger ones, the Stanley cups. So maybe I'll do some cup giveaways. That will be fun. So I've got a jig that actually goes inside the laser and holds it, vertically this way and spins it. And as it spins it, it lasers onto the cup. It takes the powder coating off and leaves just a stainless finish. So yeah, a very satisfying machine to run. So oddly. Can it burn or cut your cut fingers? Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's bitten me once or twice before. So if you're not paying attention, I've actually been testing the machine, test firing it, and that laser does hurt. So yeah, I've actually got two lasers. So I've got a fiber laser as well. That's a little different than this. This is definitely more higher powered with the 100 watt. The other one's a 30. No entries yet. No super chats have been popped in. So, geez, all it's going to take is one to win at this point. Nobody wants to win it. I'll just give it away to a family member or a friend. Okay, better be careful because you never know what's going to happen. Yes, this is true. That goes for any machinery, any power tools you're running. Always got to be careful. Looks like maybe my buddy Arthur Bosch might have joined. He just actually liked my comment, my Facebook comment. So this shouldn't take too long. This will take probably a half hour, give or take. Let's see. I missed the last lap. Yeah, I know. A lot of people missed the last lap. So I'd love to see the last lap make a comeback. So we had a lot of fun we did that show for 4 or 5 years. I think me and Jim and the crew, we produced close to 100 episodes. So that was a fun off-road show. I mean, like, what can we guess? Because I'm embarrassed because nobody is nobody is talking. Yeah, I did a go live the other night. We had a lot more activity in the chat here. So, yeah. Hank, what do you think we're making? Take some guesses. So we're gonna give it away. It's just gonna cost you super chat. So as little as $1 can win this thing, and it's costing me a lot more than $1 to make it. I'll tell you that. This is just me giving back to YouTube being very good to me for the last 3 or 4 weeks. So try to grow the audience a little bit and keep people engaged. Yes, I used LightBurn to do this this design. So it didn't take too long actually to create the design. Probably about 10 minutes maybe. Bulk of the time is in the laser. That's what takes the most time. So like I said, for anybody that's just joining, so we're doing a giveaway. So I have loaded up a cutting board into my CNC laser with a drip cut edge around the side, as you can see. And we're going to be giving this away. So all it's going to take is a super chat. You drop a super chat, you're entered to win. Hey, Mr. Borgos, my good old buddy Henry just joined. Henry, what's up, buddy? Good to see you've joined the party here. So I got the CO₂ 100-watt laser running, and we're making some cool stuff here tonight, and we're going to be giving it away. So I still owe you actually some cool stuff, and I'm going to be getting that to you before Christmas, I promise. So hope you're doing well, buddy. I miss you. So. See, we're about a third of the way done, maybe 25%. Still no guesses what we're making. All is good, my friend. So, where's everyone checking in from? I know my buddy Henry's just down the road a piece from me. He's down at Cape Cod, so I'm right by the canal. Well, that light is bright. I'm just going to turn that light off. That's better. That light was super bright. I'm thinking still, but I'm going to get it wrong. You don't have to guess what it is to win. Like I said, Super Chat's going to put you in the put an entry in. So we got about 8 people up. Like I said, we're going to give this away tonight. If you're local, I'll hand deliver it. So otherwise, I will cover shipping costs to ship this to you. Hey, Jario Crespin, how are you, bud? So thanks for joining tonight. Appreciate it. So we're running the 100-watt CNC laser in the garage tonight, and we're laser engraving on a cutting board. And we're going to give this away at the end of the show. So. Yeah, my 10-year-old says that, and I don't understand. So I'm going to pass on the 76. So. Still no guesses what we're making, huh? And this board is something all right. It is something all right. You're going to approve of this, Henry. You're going to love this. If nobody enters the contest here, Henry, this could be yours. You might win by default. All right. Have to win a giveaway. Whoever wins is very lucky. And sometimes there's a kid and made it into a meme. A brilliant for the kid. Sure. We are not printing anything. This is actually laser engraving. So this is not a 3D printer. This is a 100-watt CNC laser. So we are laser engraving on a cutting board. You can see it's a hardwood board with a drip edge around the entire edge, so that we cut that off of my CNC router. Different process. This is actually a two-part process. So just about halfway in. Still no guesses what we're making. I can't tell, man. I can't tell. This is fun. I did make it a little suspect, so you have a hard time guessing what it would be. Oh, I thought it was a printer. Yeah, you would think it's a printer, kind of with the gantry. It does look like an old school printer, but it's not. So you can tell by the metal grate underneath. That's the exhaust grate. It's actually pulling the, if you look closely, you can see a little bit of the smoke coming off the laser. You can see the flashes just beneath it, and it's running compressed air out the nozzle to actually keep the flaring down so it doesn't flare up that much. So it is a fun machine to run, yes. So very satisfying to run. So I've got several CNCs in the garage. I've got an X2 converted CNC mini mill that does metal. So, and I've got 2 wood CNCs. From my angle, it looks like some shotguns. So no, kind of a good guess, Henry, but no. So yeah, so but stick around. You're gonna know here soon enough. Hopefully the audio sounds okay, guys. I think it does. I'm watching my USB interface that's plugged into, and it looks okay. Nothing's clipping, so I think we're okay. So we got about 10 people up. So for those just joining, it's not like a broken record here, but we are doing a live giveaway here on the YouTube channel tonight. So we are running some stuff in the CNC machine. So the CNC CO₂. Or like a curved crowbar. Kind of like a curved crowbar, yeah, a little bit. You'll see. Once it gets past about probably the halfway point, all of a sudden the light's going to go on. You guys are going to go, I see, I get it. That's pretty cool. All right, now we're growing a little bit. We got about 12 people on. Pretty cool. Not quite as big as the old Last Lap used to get. We used to get 35, 40 people on that show. But I might start doing these a little more consistently if we can get a pretty good base to follow us. We'll see. It could be some straight edge ones. Oh, I know. I probably like a picture that you can hang on the wall. No, it's not a picture. Actually, you know what? I take that back. You could hang this on the wall and display it. Actually, most people would probably rather display this than use it as a cutting board. So, but it is a cutting board. So, like I said, I make a lot of this stuff come the holiday season. Pretty much just after Halloween, I ramp up and I start doing all kinds of stuff off my machines in the garage. So we do slate coasters. Like I said, we do the tumblers. We do Christmas ornaments, all kinds of stuff. So, but these cutting boards, these sell anywhere between $70 and $100 usually, depending on how much is in them for detail and time. So. Still no guesses. I mean, a little bit, a couple of guesses, but okay. Is it small or is it big? The board is roughly about 13 by 15 inches. So it's a pretty good size board. Something for Halloween. Nope, it's not something for Halloween. No. So. Oh, that'd be cool. I could do something for Halloween. Not a bad idea. Maybe we could do something on pumpkins, or be kind of neat. And Lyndon says, give me free stuff on Facebook. You got to enter. No one's entered yet. It's still, the competition's still wide open. All it costs you $1 to enter. That's it. $1 and you can win this thing. Like I said, night cover shipping. But hey, listen, yeah, hey, I get it. Wait till you know what it is. Hang in there. I like how I got people thinking. People going, what is this? What is in the machine? What is this guy making? Come on, Henry. You're a smart guy. What am I making? What am I making? I'll try and figure it out when I get a little more picture. All right. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. We're getting close. We're getting close. If you guys don't get it soon, I'm going to be surprised. You'll get at least part of it. There's kind of two things on this, which is kind of cool. And while I try to figure it out, you get to listen to me ramble on. So, like I said, it's been a fun ride over YouTube. The last few weeks, it's just been wild. Let's see. Henry says yokes. No, they're not yokes. Not yokes. Oh, that camera keeps zooming in and out. You know why? I actually have the camera attached to the laser with a big magnet, so it's vibrating a little bit. All right, come on. It's getting a little better. You guys can kind of see what's going on now. Come on. Come on. A stick? No, it's not a stick. Although does come from sticks. Definitely, it's definitely wood. I don't know. All right, you're gonna know soon. You're gonna know soon. Is it for farming? It's not for farming. No. Kind of, sort of, indirectly relates to farming in a long stretch. So, bingo, winner, chicken dinner. It's an American flag. No Sage Meadow got it. We are laser engraving a flag, but it's also got some wording on it as well. So you have to wait for the end to see what the wording is. Zap2427. What is the machine? The machine is a 100-watt CO₂ OMTech laser. So American flag. Everyone's rolling in now. Everyone's getting it. Yeah. Flounder Bounder building a house. No, it's not a house. Not a house. No, negative. So, but like I said, if anyone's interested in winning this tattered laser engraved flag on this cutting board, you got to drop a super chat down below, and we will raffle it off. We're going to do the wheel of names at the very end of this. So, yeah, we've got the wheel of names pretty much sitting right here, and there's nobody even in it yet. So, yeah, so it's sitting blank. The wheel of names is blank. So, yeah. Old Glory, that's right. It is Old Glory. I was going to say some people don't think it'll be like it is, but it do. Okay. Yo, this was fun. Thanks. Yeah, so you have to stick around for it to be done. I've got some text across the top I think you'll like. Who are sender it? I will be sending it. So, yeah, this is going to come directly from me. So, yeah, this is live right in my shop right here in my house. All right, she's still running. No one's won it yet. There hasn't been a single super chat, so therefore we've got no winner. We've got no winner. So like I said, we are going to do the wheel right here. There's the wheel. I just have to drop some names in here. So once we get some names in, we'll drop the names in and we'll hit the spinner. So, but there's no names yet, so therefore there's no winner. You always do good stuff. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Where is AJ? I don't know where AJ is. I'm not sure who AJ is. So. All right, still no entries. So we don't get any entries, I'll have to randomly give it away to somebody I pick. All right, please drop me in the wheel because I never get to win, but it's still fun. Maybe I'll do that. We'll see. If I don't get any entries, maybe I'll just take everyone's name that enters. Everyone will get a single entry, and we'll just spin the wheel and go for it. My buddy Paul's chatting me. How's it going? We're doing a live giveaway, Paul. I'm on YouTube, so I'm gonna send you the link right now. You're gonna laugh. Yeah, just about at the halfway mark. So this should be pretty cool when it's done. So it actually cleans up when I actually wash it with soap and water. It gets rid of that little residue that you see in the camera. So it'll look really good when it's washed. All right, Butler Corey, Dave, I just joined. How do I enter? So I'm guessing that's my buddy Corey Butler from high school. Corey, you would have to drop a super chat in. So a super chat gets you an entry. So no one's entered yet. So not a single super chat. I will cover shipping for this laser engraved American flag on this hardwood blank that I cut off of my CNC. So it's not quite done. There's some lettering at the top. So I don't know if you want to hold off to see what it says at the top. Oh, Jimmy Boston's here. So, hey, your brother was here early, Jim. He wanted to know where the last lap was. And no, I'm not making some 500 parts, but I am making some cool stuff to give away. YouTube's been really good to me, so I'm giving back to the community. So, yeah, you know, Jim, I got all the cool stuff in the garage. 3D printers, CNC machines, the lasers, so all kinds of fun stuff. And the last lap is taking the finish line. I like that. There you go. It's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that. Yeah. Crazy to think that was what, 4 or 5 years. We had a lot of shows. I don't think we made it to 100, but it was close. It was close. So I would have loved to kept it going, but I don't have a shop at all anymore. So even my new shop had to close it down. The rent got to be too expensive, and overhead was killing me. So I'm back to working for the man. Kind of stinks. So. But YouTube's being very good to me these days. Be right back. All right, no problem. So, all right, we're plugging along here. So, 3D printed titanium pegs on the Stark. I can't 3D print metal with my machine. So, but are you complaining that the Stark Varg's a little heavy? Come on, that laptop on wheels. So. Can you 3D print a Glock switch? So you can make almost anything via 3D printer. So there's all kinds of stuff you can do. So it's just about the halfway mark here. So yeah, Old Glory. I think she looks pretty good. Took you guys a while to figure it out. That was fun. Like I said, we're going to give this thing away at the end of the chat. So I'm going to load up the wheel. The wheel's sitting here. It's still empty. The wheel's empty. Yep. Plugging away. Oh, my buddy Paul just joined. Good evening, Paul. Appreciate you joining. So, yeah, you would appreciate this. I know you're a machine guy. He's another one of my 3D printer buddies. He's an amazing robot builder. He's made a life-size R2-D2. So check out Where Nerdy Is Cool. His channel is really good. So him and I have been friends for a couple of years. So he was a much bigger channel than me up until just a few days ago, and I've just been very fortunate to hit this this curveball on YouTube that's just put me out of the stratosphere. So I seen a watch company just 3D print a metal watch band, and it moves slicker than slick, like a fluid chainmail. So very cool. Yeah, there are some 3D metal printers out there now. So they solidify and they Mr. Corey Butler, he just knocked it out of the park with a $20 super chat. Corey, thanks, buddy. All right, we've got a name in the spinner, so we've got some competition here. All right, I'm adding you in right now. That's it. We got a name in there. That's it. There it is. We got a single name in there. So. All right, we're back. All right, so we've got some stiff competition. We've got a contestant now. So very cool. So this should be done in about probably 25 minutes or so. We got left. He might win. Well, like I said, he might not. Corey didn't have to drop the $20 super chat, but I appreciate it, bud. Helps out the channel, helps out my process here. It just about covered my cost of material for the board. So, Davo, what's up, buddy? New guy here. Looking, learning. Well, hey, listen, Davo. This is kind of like the new version of the last lap. So we're giving away a custom laser engraved cutting board. So you could use this. So you just got to drop a super chat in. Drop a super chat in, and you may win. We have one here at work, and we have a power to medical. There you go. There's the guy that can answer your questions about metal printing. Parts shrink about 30%, but final part is within spec. So 30% is a large shrinkage. Oh, Dave O'Neill's in. He just sent over $2. We got 2 entries now. All right, now we're cooking with gas. My buddy Corey Butler's in. Dave O'Neill's in. All right, we got 2 people here. We're spinning the wheel when this thing's done. So. Yeah, let's see. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff, Dave. Phone is dying. Talk soon. All right. You didn't get an entry in. I thought Hank would throw an entry in. So, can I at least get in the wheel because I don't have enough money for that. If you can't even throw in $1 to enter, I can't throw you in. We got entries now. Let's go, people. Let's help Dave out. I really don't need any help. I'm just looking to pay things forward. YouTube's been good to me, and I want to give this away to somebody. So these boards retail for over $80 when I make these and sell them. So. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, she's cranking along. Just about done. Got probably about 15 minutes left. Oh, Dave O'Neill just upped his bid. It's only 1 entry per person, Dave, but that's okay. It still keeps you in the running. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. So there we go. There we go. You guys are cracking me up. I knew David liked this flag. How did I know you were going to be like all over this thing? All right, it's not quite done. It's got still another 10 minutes left, maybe 15. I said there's some lettering that's going to go across the top of this that I think fits this perfectly. Dang it. That's all right, Dave. Right now you've got a 1 in 2 chance of winning. There's only 2 entries right now. You and my buddy Corey Butler. So your odds are still really good. I'm surprised Hank Bosch didn't throw his hat in the air. He's a big wood guy with all of his custom guitar work. Yeah, this is kind of like the new version of the last lap, just not as exciting. Actually, maybe this is exciting. We didn't give anything away in the last lap. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. This will look good on your kitchen counter, Dave. Or Corey, either one of you guys. Like I said, I make these during the holiday season like crazy. I make these. I make the coasters. We do the tumblers. So, all kinds of cool stuff. Well, I hope one of the wins. Yeah, someone's going to win. We're going to have a winner here soon. Oh, what's going on? I'm going to slide that back over. Happened to my camera there. Camera got all elongated. There we go. That's better. All right, we're getting there. We are getting there. Yo, you have guitars. Nice. Yes, I do have a few guitars. So I've got a Strat. I've got a Fender. I've got 3 guitars. I got a Yamaha APX upstairs, 500. Plugging away. It's just about there. But still no guess. No guess as to what the wording might be at the top. I don't want to win because I don't want to see the... I think you're saying challenge. Yep. So... America, yes. It is American. Yes, indeed. It is. It is definitely Americana. I think the words are USA flag. Nope. Nope, not USA flag. Yep. So. Nope, not MAGA. Nope, not MAGA. We the People. That's a good idea, Corey. It's not We the People. It's not We the People. That's a good one, though. I will make that. If I do another board, I will do We the People. American flag, I don't really know. You need something to break up the wait time. Name that tune or trivia. That's not a bad idea. We could do a little game show action the next time I do this. Although we're approaching the end now, so we don't have to worry too much about that. So I like your thinking. All right, we're getting up there. It is Old Glory. It is Old Glory. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right, we've only got 2 names in there. That's it. We got Corey Butler and Dave O'Neill. It's the only 2 we've got. All right, we're going to be pressing that button soon. We're going to click the spin. So we're going to know here soon enough. Play the Jeopardy theme. I would love to, but that would flag this broadcast. I like the way you're thinking, Dave. Is the word Texas? Nope, it's not Texas. Yeah, so getting close. You know, it's a single word. Oh, I could do the phrase. I like "We the People." That is pretty good. So the suspense is going to be killing you guys. What's it say across the top of this board? You guys still got time to enter. If anyone else wants to drop an entry in there. All it takes is 1 to win. I feel like I'm at the fair. Which is funny because the fair is what actually put my channel just over the top. Anyone who's checked out my channel recently, that hot saw video, 9 seconds, 35 million views. It's been a crazy ride. I'm going to do a little documentary on actually the journey and what I learned with YouTube and the success. All this time I was overthinking it. So I've shared some of that secret sauce with my buddy Paul, also my buddy Nate. So don't microwave fish. That's not what it says. So, but I like that. So does Dave. We're getting close here, the guys. You gotta wait. So this is pretty good. I think you guys are gonna like this. You guys are gonna like this. This is good. So yeah. I'm happy you guys tuned in. Yeah, we had about a dozen people up here at one point, 15 or so. Still got 9. Still got 9 up. See, I shared it on Facebook. I thought would have gotten a few more people up there. Slow night for YouTube and Facebook. So, but this was pretty successful. I might have to do this again, maybe over the weekend. Is it Union? No, it's not Union. No, it is not Union. Every office needs that sign. So I do like the way you're thinking there, Paul. Pretty cool flag. I wanted to go with the tattered look. I think it's a better look, a little more rustic. So it kind of screams Americana. So all right, we're getting down there. Getting down there. Still only 2 names in the wheel. That's it. So yes, my 14 seconds short has been rendering for a while. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Yeah, I thought this would have gone a little bigger, quicker. Like I said, the other night I went live and had like 60 people up pretty fast. So for anyone just joining, you've got probably 10 minutes left to drop an entry in. So then we're going to do a little spin to win. Anyone's name in this wheel is going to have a chance to win this. Free shipping. Americana. Yeah, you're close. Stars and Stripes. It is Stars and Stripes. I could do this on July 4th. That's what I should do. So, good old America's birthday. How can you hate it? It is the Stars and Stripes. It is the Stars and Stripes. So it's not what it says, though. It's not what it says across the top of the board. Getting close. Just about done with the flag, and then we're going to go to the lettering. What does this thing say across the top? This is good. Keeps you guys a little engaged, at least the couple of guys that have entries in. What is it going to say? Just about done with the flag. Like I said, this can be used or you can put it on display. It's up to you. I do make smaller ones that actually I make 3D print stands for that you can display. This one's too big and too heavy to put on a stand like that. You could hang it on the wall very easily, but I'll be honest, I'd rather see people use it. It's a cutting board. Use it for what it's intended for. Stars and Stripes Nation. It does not say Nation. Nope, nope. Here we go. I think, yep, we're on to the letters. Here we go. We are putting letters up there now. What does that say? Actually, this camera angle worked out better than I thought it would. Actually, this camera's inside the lid hanger from the top. How many words does it have? Only one word. It's only one word. All right, still only 2 entries. I was going to bed. I can't now. No, you can't. You've only got a few minutes left, Dave. Sit tight. Right now it's 50-50 chance of winning this thing. What does this thing say? The suspense. This is pretty good. Yeah, not a lot of views tonight. Only 327. Usually get a lot more than that when we go live. But this has been a good time. Getting close. We're getting close. It's only 2 names. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? What does that thing say? What does that damn thing say? Only down to 5. Guessing it's Paul and a couple of entries. That's it. I'm scared that the word is gonna be. No, no, no. It's very clean. Chris Vanderzee, NEMX for life. It does not say NEMX for life. But you should throw an entry in. You still have time, Chris. Or your dad. Either one of you guys. Come on. Come on. No guesses. Come on. We're so close. We're so close. Only 2 entries right now to win this thing. That's it. What's the first letter? We can't give away the first letter. No, no, no. We've come this far. We're not going to ruin it. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Corey Butler guessed it. It says freedom. That's right. Good guess. Good guess. All right. Now we got to wait to spin. Now we got to wait to spin. All right. So now we wait for this thing to complete. There's still a little bit of time. Anyone wants to drop their hat in the ring and win this? It does say freedom across the top. Hopefully you guys like it. It is freedom. Yes, indeed. Nice work. Hey, thanks. Appreciate it. So I like making this stuff. It's fun. Even funner to give it away. So, like I said, you guys covered the cost of making the board and laser engraving and such tonight. So and I like to give it to a couple of friends that have entered. So it's a good time. You all are good guessers. I had to go. This one was almost completed. I want to give it, but I'm driving. So no worries, Henry. You can get in the next one. I might do these again. So For Charlie. That's right. This is for Charlie. That's still very sad. Very, very sad. So let's see. We're getting down there. About halfway through the letters now. Yep. Sorry I'm keeping you up, Dave O'Neill. I know it's past your bedtime at 10:23 here in the evening on a Thursday. Should have done tomorrow on a Friday. You guys will all be up later. We're going to hit that spin to win here in just a minute. All right, this will be good. Still got a few minutes if anyone wants to enter. We've got 2 names in. All right, any guesses to who's going to win? 50-50 shot. Whoever wins, we're all sending clap emojis. Nice. All right, just about there. We're close. We're close. Where's my buddy Casey Bates? He would have been all over this. Only Casey didn't get in on this. All right, entries are going to close here momentarily. We're getting down there. O'Neill's getting excited. Although my buddy Corey beat you to the guess. Come on, that's a cool cutting board. Come on, tell me that's not badass. This looks great in your camper too, Dave. All right, just about done. Just about done. Oh, sure. Last night at the campground. Oh, that stinks. Got to be out by Saturday. That stinks. Let's go. It's almost finish time. It is. It's almost finish time. Almost go time. Almost go time. Let's see. Is it going to be Corey or Dave? We got 2 guys in the pot. That's it. That's it. We may get more in the next one. Maybe I'll make a cup next. I'll do a giveaway tumbler. Maybe something similar. All right. We're right there. We're right there. All right. As soon as this thing completes, all entries are closed. We will slide the wheel back over and press the button. All right, what do we got? Let's see. I wish the machine was faster. Sorry, guys. The suspense. I'm excited. I'm like jumping. Who's going to win this thing? Who's going to win it? It's going to be Dave or it's going to be Corey? We're close. We're close. Corey versus Dave. Let's go. I like it. This is good times. All right. No one else get in. I think this is it. It's going to be a lock here in just a minute. Oh, we're close. The suspense. All right, let's go. Come on. This is fun. More entertaining than I kind of thought. All right. God, it looks done. What's taking so long? Come on. All right, there it is. She's completed. All right. No other entries. Here we go. Spin to win. I'm clicking it. Here we go. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Who's it going to be? It's Mr. Corey Butler is going to win it. That's it. All right. Corey, shoot me your address. I will drop this thing in the mail to you, buddy. Sorry, Mr. O'Neill. You'll have to play again soon. So, all right, guys. This has been a ton of fun. So I'm going to go grab this thing out of the laser. So, but, yeah. Good times. Actually, I'm gonna go grab out of the laser and I'll bring it down here on the bigger camera so you guys can see it kind of washed up. So give me about 5 minutes and I'll hold it up on the camera so you can see. So all right, I'm gonna go grab it right now. All right, Corey, I'll be right back. Let me go get this thing out of the laser and run some water on it. right, guys, back down to the office. I don't know who's still on, but yes, there is the finished product. So I think that came out pretty good. I like that quality. And this is a big board. This board is actually 19 by 14. I thought it was smaller. It's not. So yeah, really, really nice detail on that. Not bad. I like it. That tattered look. So pretty cool. Yeah. Nice board. I might do more of these. So like I said, Corey, you got my contact info. You got me on Facebook. Drop me a note. Give me your address, and I will get this over to you. So, yeah, very, very cool. That was fun. That was a lot of fun, guys. Let's go. Thanks to both Daves. So, hey, thanks, guys. That was fun. Yep. Yeah, very cool. Geez, we got 11 people up still watching. So, for those of you just joining, we did a little cutting board giveaway. We threw this on the laser, and we laser engraved this off my 100-watt CNC. This was actually laser cut right off of my CNC gantry as well. So we got the drip edge, so nice hardwood board. This does have to be oiled. This has not been treated or oiled. You could display it right now if you want, or you could use it. So it's up to you, Corey, whatever you want to do. So definitely a cool board. Very, very cool board. So, that was fun. That was a good time. Appreciate the donations to cover the cost of part of that board and the time it took to make it. So that was fun. That is awesome. Yeah, appreciate you guys tuning in to watch. So, yeah. Whoop! I don't have the microphone in front of me. It's over there. You guys didn't tell me that. Sorry. So no, that was fun. That was a good time. That was fun to make. And that was fun to do live. So, yeah, we will do. Maybe we'll do more of these. This was fun. I could definitely get behind some of these. Maybe not that daylight's dark out like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's awful. So maybe we'll do some cool giveaways. I'll fire some stuff up in the shop. We'll do some tumblers. We'll do some slate coasters. I'll throw some stuff in the 3D printers. We'll get creative. Why not? So this will be fun. So, but yeah, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. I'm so happy. That's so cool. Your machine made that. Yeah, we made it live. We made it right here, live while we're talking. So. Pretty cool. Like I said, I set my laptop up in the garage. I just used an RTMP feed to pull it back into my office here. Too loud. If I actually turned the microphone out there, it'd have been screaming. But we could do the same thing with the CNC mill. I could actually fire up my my Shapeoko CO₂, my XL machine, and I can show you guys how I carve them out. So, but that takes a lot longer. To carve out a cutting board can be upwards of a couple of hours, start to finish. With glue up and everything else, it's very time consuming. So, but I do a bunch of blanks. So, but cool, yeah, definitely cool. So I still got 10 people up. I was gonna kill this thing, but we still have a lot of people watching. So for those just tuning in, like I said, we did a live giveaway tonight. It was fun. Yeah, the channel's been very good to me, so I feel I give back to the people. So, yeah, so appreciate everyone tuning in. All right. Well, that said, it is kind of late here. It's about 9:30. So, yeah. So, I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna wrap it up. So, it's been a ton of fun. We'll do this again soon. Maybe do another cutting board. This one was pretty popular. So, but all right. Appreciate. I'm still watching. Yes, you're still watching. I appreciate it, Rosario. So, yeah, you're down Texas too. You're an hour behind. So it's about 8:37 your time. So 9:37 here on the East Coast. So you have to get on the next one. So. But yeah, it was fun. Hopefully you enjoyed the show tonight and making some stuff in the shop. So it was fun. So, all right. Okay, bye. Have a good night. Yeah, you too. Have a great night. So, all right, guys. I'm out. See ya. Rosie, I'll call. Okay, Rosie. No problem, Rosie. Thanks. Have a good one.